With $1,000 and the power of AI, I'm looking to make a $1 million Pokemon card business. Welcome to the journey. If you've been following along the journey, you will have seen my empty shelf grow day after day with more and more stuff. Today we're going to be talking about where can I sell this? How can I sell it? We've already talked about how can I find good deals, what's the best way to grow our collection. We put out some really great content. Definitely check that out. But today we're going to be talking about the different places that we can sell this. To start off, we're going to go into eBay. eBay is a very popular place. That is one of the pros. The cons, you're going to have to market things very competitively. Use promoting your listings, because if you're doing bulk lots like I've tried to do, as you can see here, you will be in a list 100 pages long of people that are trying to sell their bulk stuff. And the only way to really be seen is to either have the best pricing or have a promoted listing. The promoted listing can take you up to 20%, 23.5% of your final value eBay will take, and they will profit off of that. It's hard to find margins on eBay. Just normally, even without a promoted listing, they're taking 13.5% of the final sale value, as well as a 30-cent charge on anything under $10. If it's over $10, they're taking a 40-cent charge, as well as that 13.5%. Really a difficult place to start, but it has such a huge audience. If you can find something for really cheap, or if you're just looking to offload a bunch of stuff, eBay is a pretty good place to do it. They have so many people shopping, so much visibility. But like I said, definitely one of the cons. It's not a great place to run a business. With all of these places though, you're building a reputation. Every time you do get an order, you're able to slip a business card in there, slip a little letter, get a review, build a relationship with a customer out there, and hopefully drive another sale. But the real goal is to take them to the next place, Shopify. Now, this is a really great place to build your own brand, because you're able to fully control it. You link it to your website. The only real issue is, the con is that you have to do all of your own marketing. Nobody is going to your website like they're going to eBay, Amazon, TCGPlayer. You have to go out there. You have to market it yourself. You have to learn a little bit about SEO, search engine optimization, in order to get ranked on Google if people are looking for your product specifically. And that is very competitive as well. But it is a great place. If you can drive traffic there to purchase your items, that is the best place to do so. Shopify has a really great fee structure. They only charge you 2.9% plus 30 cents for every transaction. Now, there is one caveat. You have to pay $24 a month for their most basic plan to host your website. If you're able to sell enough, it definitely mitigates the 13.5% transaction fee for every sale that you make over on places like eBay. You do also have control over the customer experience. You can collect emails and phone numbers in order to do text messaging and email marketing campaigns. You can also take advantage of Shopify's loyalty programs. You can also use things like Marketplace Connect, where all of your products that you have uploaded in Shopify, you can automatically export those to eBay, Target, and Etsy. They have a few different places that it will take your product and even set up an automatic change in your price from your normal Shopify store to account for the higher fees over on the different platforms. It will do all of that automatically once you set it up one time. It's super cool. Definitely Shopify is the number one in my book, but we have to move on to the next one, TCGPlayer. The TCGPlayer does charge a couple different fees for every sale. They charge a 10.25% transaction fee for the total price. They also charge a credit card or a PayPal transaction fee of 2.5%. So together, you're paying about 12.75% over there. They also do tack on that extra 30 cents per transaction. This is very similar to eBay, where you do have to price competitively, but you have a high margin, so it is very difficult. But here, at least on TCGPlayer, it is a TCG community. Everyone is looking for cards. They have a huge audience, a ton of purchases, a ton of transactions every single day, and they give you great analysis on marketing. This we talked about in our how to find good deals video. This is the best place to do that. It's also a decent place to sell. Same with eBay, you can build your reputation. There are a ton of sellers though, so like we said, you got to be a little bit competitive. Also, if you are running a Shopify store, you cannot move your products automatically from Shopify to TCGPlayer. You're going to have to utilize their inventory management system and upload your products one by one. They do have a convenient little scanner. You can use your phone to scan the card and then upload it, but it is a little bit slow and it takes a little bit of time. I do recommend selling on TCGPlayer.com. It is comparative to eBay, but it is a trading card game community, like we said earlier. So it is one of the only places that I've actually had success flipping product, and I definitely think it's a good place to build a reputation as well and get your name out there. And of course, like with the eBay stuff, every time you get an order, you send out a little business card with your product and make sure that they leave you a review. You got to ask for the review, and then also visit your website, because on places like eBay and TCGPlayer, you can't just advertise your website. But when you get that mailing address and that envelope and they order a product, make sure you take advantage of that opportunity, because remember, our goal is to bring people over to our Shopify store where the fees are the lowest. Next, we're going to talk about Etsy.com. Etsy has a 20 cents listing fee just to list an item, but the transaction fee is only 6.5%. They do also charge a fixed payment processing fee of 3% plus 25 cents per transaction. Now, this is not a place to go sell dollar cards or cheap cards, but it is a place where people like a niche. So if you have a niche in like Mew cards, like I do right now, then it's a good place to go and to build an audience and a community. You can drop that business card, you can build your brand, and you can hopefully bring people over to your Shopify store. Here is the quick summary from my business partner himself, Ace Trainer. If you didn't see the video where he named himself, definitely go check that one out. That was fun. So for high visibility, eBay is ideal if you want exposure, but watch for high fees and competition. For targeted collectors, TCGPlayer is best for serious TCG collectors, though the fees are significant. For full control, Shopify allows for complete brand control if you're ready to drive your own traffic. For creative or theme products, Etsy is great if you're offering unique bundles with less direct competition. Now, my takeaway is that you want to have the greatest margins in any business. So Shopify is definitely the way to go, but you have to utilize other places to build credibility, to drive an audience, to get connected with other collectors. All right, that's it for today. If you thought that this was helpful, please do like and subscribe. I know I missed out on a ton of platforms, whatnot, TikTok, Facebook, all those, but this is an AI guided tip. This is from ChatGPT himself. So make sure you give a shout out to Ace Trainer in the comments and let me know, are you selling? Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next step in our Pokemon business journey with ChatGPT. Peace and God bless.